I'm grateful for the help of 3 artists who have consented to illustrate some points that require technique beyond my own, and at the same time provide something more worthwhile than the string of words that I bring to this evening's offering. John Bell Young, Teresa Andrassy, and Averil Summer. John Bell Young is a brilliant young concert pianist who included a work of mine in a concert series that he did involving music by people whose main professions were not writing music. He's internationally acclaimed. He records on the Sony Classical label and Newport Classic. And I should mention his general knowledge and understanding of music has led to his being a music critic for the American Record Guide, Clavier Magazine, Opera News, and several others. And a little later, because John has only 2 hands, Averil Summer is going to join him for a 2-piano arrangement of a piece that illustrates a point that I want to make. Not all music is designed to make us weep. Sometimes it merely amuses, as I said, and this is okay. I wrote an example of this in the 50s, and I'd like John Bell Young to play it for us. It is mercifully short, but John was kind enough to play this in a couple of his concerts, and he offered some praise of it in print. And when I wrote it, before it got polished into the form I wanted for it, I realized it was somewhat beyond my ability on a keyboard. It's no challenge to John, who can do justice to really pyrotechnical piano compositions. It's not profound, it's not exactly classical, but it has an inner logic, and the best I can say for it is that I'm not ashamed of it. It's called An Old Familiar Air Which Owns Its Own Tuxedo and Will Travel. That may be a record of some kind for title length. I don't know. But it's out of World War I, a song. I made this air and variations based on that justly famed air. And John Bell Young will, if he comes up to the piano, we will hear it. Would you please welcome John Bell Young? And you begin to get more of the message. Boris Pasternak's penetrating critique of Scriabin's music was cited in John Bell Young's beautiful obituary for the pianist Sviatoslav Richter. It's true that Pasternak wrote this about Scriabin's talent, but John used it and felt that it applied to Richter's technique, and that's why he used it in obituary. And incidentally, John Bell Young made the translation from the Russian of this, but I want to read this to you because it has a lot to do with what we're saying right now. This is the quote. No sooner do the melodies of his compositions appear than tears begin to stream from the corners of your eyes. Melodies, mingling with tears, flow directly through your nerves to your heart, and you weep not from sadness, but because the way to your innermost being has been discerned so surely and so shrewdly. In Mahler's case, a good example of this